Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the weekend and week ahead, brought to you exclusively by Flyer in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. Some decent flying weather to come through this weekend and into next week. We've first got to get over a windy, quite showery east on Friday, but western areas look better. Then we fare through Saturday and Sunday, and actually into next week it looks like we're probably going to be seeing some decent flying conditions as well. Now, before we get onto the forecast, just to note that all of my aviation weather school courses are full at the moment. I'm trying to put together some dates for an online aviation weather course part 1. If you want me to let you know when those dates are announced, just go to weatherschool.co.uk, go to contact us, and use the contact form there just to let me know that you want to be added onto the list. There's no commitment, it just means that I can tell you when those dates are announced. Now, Weather School's also the place to go if you want to do a course straight away. My Pilot's Guide to SKUT's course is an online course. It's pre-recorded, takes about 3 hours. You get a certificate at the end of it. You still get access to me because you can ask me any questions that you need, but you can go there and take that course now. Full details online there, as are all the various units, and you can take a look at what that's all about. And then finally, my weekend forecast email gets sent out every Friday. It means that I can update you on the forecast for flying at the weekend. If you're not getting that yet, completely free of charge, no spam, no rubbish, just send a message to aviationweather-subscribe@weatherweb.net. A blank email will suffice, and I'll make sure that you get added onto that list to get those forecasts every Friday. Okay, so this is how things shape up then through Thursday. Low pressure off towards the east. A northerly flow to quite a strong north and northwesterly flow in eastern areas. That makes for marginal conditions at times in those showers as they move southwards, but much better further west, although still windy. Those northwesterly winds could well gust up to 30 knots. Now on Friday, still windy across the southeast. You see here through East Anglia and southeast England, rain moving through. There's a strong, excuse me, northeasterly wind, gusting 30, perhaps even 35 knots. And I'm going to go none to marginal VFR because of that, because of those periods of rain moving through. Elsewhere, it looks as if it is going to be fair. Maybe 1 or 2 showers through the Midlands and southern England. General basis 4,000 feet, tops at 10,000 feet. In that cloud towards the east, though, 2,000 foot basis, 15,000 foot tops. Wouldn't be surprised with some Q-NIMs in there. Now on Saturday, nice ridge of high pressure building in. That's that nose shape, that N shape that you see in the isobars here. That tells us that the weather is going to be fine. Now there'll probably be broken cloud around, particularly for western Scotland, but it is going to be a generally fair day. Yes, 1 or 2 showers, perhaps in the afternoon over the hills, but generally bases 3 to 5,000 feet and the tops at about 10,000 feet. Might be a bit lumpy, bumpy up top. That's a classic situation for some turbulence to develop, but nothing too severe. And I think we're looking at northerly winds generally for most of us, probably at around 12 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Now, Sunday, high pressure is in control. Increasing cloud, northern and northwestern parts of Scotland. That bringing some drizzle as the warm front passes eastwards. Bases 1,000 to 2,000 feet, tops at about 12,000 feet. So generally becoming non-VFR in the north of Scotland, but other areas are going to be VFRable all the way. It's fair. We've got some decent conditions. 4,000 foot bases, tops at about 10,000 feet once more. And the winds generally coming in as a northwesterly at about 8 to 10 knots. On to Monday, high pressure is with us again. Strong winds blowing through northern Scotland, though. Here, westerly is about 25 knots, but generally it's fair. Again, northwestern Scotland may see some cloud, perhaps some bits of drizzle, but otherwise we are fair, some decent conditions. It looks like we're going to be flyable all the way, 4,000 foot bases, 8 to 10,000 foot tops, with that ridge of high pressure persisting. And then through Tuesday, apart from northern Scotland, which may well see some drizzle again, courtesy of that warm front that you see moving east, most areas are going to be flyable once more. It's a fair day, basis 4,000 feet, tops at 8,000 feet. And then finally into Wednesday, starting to see a few more showers break out on Wednesday. Some cloud across northern and northwestern Scotland. Here, none to marginal conditions, quite a brisk northwest wind. Other areas tending to be fair, but we may just find 1 or 2 showers down the eastern coast, but still under a ridge of high pressure, so conditions not too bad at all. So all in all, a pretty good weekend and start to next week. Make the most of it. And don't forget that if you want to be told when my next aviation weather schools are going to be held, just let me know. Go to Weather School, use the contact form and pop me across an email. But I will also let you know via the weekend forecast email list as well. Okay, I will leave you with that for now. Check out weatherweb.net for the very latest aviation forecasts. If you go to weatherweb.net, come down to forecasts and use aviation weather. Those are my dedicated aviation weather pages, and you'll get full access to everything, including the fast forecast, which is effectively this video, which is updated every day across at weatherweb.net, including a heap of charts that you won't find elsewhere, which are unique to WeatherWeb, which will help you in forecasting for your flights. Okay, I will leave you with that for now, whatever you're doing. Thanks again for watching. Have a great and a safe flying weekend. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.